Hello guys, this is my current solar system simulation in Unity. In this project, celestial bodies attract each other through gravity, creating orbital motion around the Sun. Here, I temporarily froze the planet's orbital movement to better show each one rotating on its own axis. Neptune moves much more slowly, but its orbital path can still be visualized through the trail render. Here, I briefly disable the trail to show the planets more clearly. Then enable it again to highlight its trajectory around the Sun. I will set the solar system gravity value to 100 to better show the speed of the planets. I froze Neptune again to better show this view. From this perspective, the Sun appears much smaller in the distance. Here I define two main values: the rotation axis, which is set to the y-axis by default, and the rotation speed. Then, inside the update, I use transform and rotate together with time delta time to make the object rotate continuously in a smooth and frame rate independent way. In short, this script makes each planet spin around its own axis. This script controls the main orbital logic of the solar system. In start, the script finds every object tagged as celestial and stores them in the array. It also calls initial velocity, so the planets begin the simulation with the orbital motion, instead of simply falling inward. The gravity method is responsible for calculating the gravitational attraction between all celestial bodies. It compares each object with the others, reads their masses, measures the distance between them, and applies a force based on those values. Fixed update is used because gravity is part of the physics system. At every physics steps, it calls gravity to keep updating the attraction between the celestial bodies. The initial velocity method gives each celestial body an initial sideways movement. In short, this script combines continuous gravitational force with the initial lateral velocity to create the orbital movements of the planets in the simulation. As a future step for this project, I want to add a spaceship so the player can travel across the solar system. Right now, the ship still moves more like a character than a real spaceship, so I plan to improve that in a future update. Once that part is refined, I would like to come back and share a more complete version of the project. Thank you for watching.